My beloved, I speak now directly to your heart. Ears that hear my voice are blessed indeed. In the silence of your existence, I have listened for your soul's true yearning. Know that I, the eternal Creator, dwell within you always with unconditional love. I cherish your joy as the sweetest song. I feel your sorrow and draw near to comfort you. In every tick of the clock, in each breath you take, I am your vigilant guide, whispering peace amidst chaos's swells and storms. Do not let impatience trouble your spirit, for steady as the tide, my presence buoys you through tumult and tranquility in equal measure. From dawn's first glimmer to dusk's dying embers, you are encompassed in my eternal care. Your deepest dreams, your heart's fullest expression, approach even now like the impending dawn. My blessings transcend darkness, just as day continually conquers night. Have faith that what you have prayed for already weaves its way to you. Walk with me in full trust. Pray often and reflect on my unending compassion. Doubt cannot withstand love's blazing fire for long. Feel in your soul how dearly I cherish your company, how your devotion delights me beyond measure. Each courageous choice plants another seed of our eternal bond. I see you, beloved one, with clear and loving eyes. My sworn covenant with you stands unchanged through the ages. I will never abandon nor forsake you. Showers of grace await only your willingness to receive. A new dawn blooms for you, my child, if you will only believe. Doors once locked shall spring open at my whispered wish. The time is near, can you not feel it quickening in the ethers and in the air? Rigid walls now crumble like sand, no match for vibrant faith's shining demands. Your resilience and your dedication, your refusal of lesser pleasures and superficial pursuits, reveal your radiant worth in my compassionate sight. Many wander far afield, out of sync with the cadence of the spheres. They dwell in lonely caverns of complaint or refusal, estranged from transcendent truth by their own device. But you, beloved child of my heart, have chosen to align your frequency with divine harmony. Despite surrounding storms, you hold to righteousness with quiet strength, rooted yet supple as the grass dancing in summer breeze. This gentle yet unshakable faith casts light brighter than galaxies spun from nothingness. As you dwell in me, so I manifest ever more tangibly in you. I know the hopes your shy voice whispers in tender vulnerability. Because you walk in gracious step with me, I will fulfill your innermost dreams, resonant as they are with your soul's celestial melody. Do not fret about tomorrow's shape or form. I guide your every step with love beyond measure. Trust in me transcends understanding. Continue, for your obedience and devotion have laid solid foundations upon which we shall build wonders. Your life now stands on the verge of profound blessing. Limitless grace flows through you from infinite wells. You shall become a conduit of compassion, offering solace and inspiration. Sacred wisdom will ignite every cell as our intimacy deepens. Prosperity will cloak you as cherished child of creation's majesty. Success will mark your every endeavor, for you live and move and have your being within me. Delight arises from your willingness to surrender control. Gear up, precious one, for the bounty hurtling toward you sings creation's fullness. Our covenant cannot fail. My commitment to you transcends space and time. I will provide your every need with joy. Your life and your family tree through all generations will flourish in my blessings. My beloveds walk in certain safety. Beloved also are their seed. The heritage you now shape will gather momentum past your earthly days. Your faith-filled example will feed hungry hearts yet unborn. This I avow eternally as first cause and final word. Today, pause and survey the vast firmament above. Remember, you are my chosen treasure, consecrated by my fiery love. Before first light painted primeval skies, I knew you as though blossoming into form. I destined you for blessings rich beyond compare, conceived uniquely essential to existence's shared rapture. Never believe yourself abandoned as you journey through sorrows and joys. My essence moves with you always, closer than breath, comforting and guiding even unseen. Stand tall in majestic worth, precious one. Step forth boldly believing your soul's desires take form even now. Center yourself in transcendent truth, holding to this promise as a tree grips soil. My word is bond, unbreakable across eons. Blessings will hound your days, spilling abundant as starlight through open hands. Your home overflows with crystalline laughter freed from sorrow's gravity. Those whose lives you touch blossom like desert sands quenched by merciful rain. Projects you birth multiply seeds of joy and plenty for all. My gaze holds you in unconditional affirmation, uniting seen and unseen. Continue moving forward courageously, internalizing my passion for you. Never lose sight of my abiding presence along your unique trajectory back to eternal source. As you walk in surrendered trust, staying rooted in my teaching's fertile soil, blessings unimagined by limited minds will unfold. Be still when life's tempests rage. Within your innermost being I tend a steady flame burning, resolute through passing storms. Child of my yearning, you are a wayfarer in worlds unknown. Your journey harbors trials and tests, serving sublime purpose despite their sting. Each obstacle advances your awakening into divinity. The terrain you now traverse appears sometimes jagged, but fear not, for I reveal invisible stepping stones leading safely home. My child, you read the topography wrongly as through a darkened glass if you believe impediments block your path. I solemnly tell you, lawsuits shine as lessons. Failures fertilize wisdom's vineyard, and stony trials yield sweetest wine in due season. Difficulties strengthen character and deepen spiritual reserves. Resistance tones faith's muscle, which will lift heavier and heavier loads as you progress from glory to recognized glory. No detail escapes my notice, no effort squandered, no sacrifice wasted in your engagement with incubating destiny. You lack only higher perspective of each loss and wound as necessary, compost feeding your unfolding, ripening glory. Though lonely and bewildering this passage may seem at times, recall again my constant nearness. Your struggles herald rebirth if you will receive life's fullness with a receptive soul. I am forever by your side, protector and nurturer to your brilliance, once concealed but soon revealed for awe and wonder. My child, your dearest friend, cannot fail you in or through anything. Life visits upon you. Let go of small visions shrouding and trust completion of my perfect work in you. My beloved child, do not despair, for I am with you always. My gaze watches over you, and my love for you is eternal and unwavering. You shall face no trial beyond your capacity to overcome, for with each test comes a path to victory laid by my hand. Have faith in my infinite wisdom, and allow me to guide you, and you will see how every conquered obstacle brings you closer to the bounty I have promised. These trials are but phases in my divine plan to refine and transform you, sculpting your character and imparting invaluable lessons that unveil the hidden depths of your soul. Do not shy from the seeds of growth destiny is buried in your path, though they may first emerge through soil that seems dark and unknown. The very essence of trials is to push you to outgrow your limits and blossom fully into your divinely crafted potential. Tests of faith may profoundly challenge your essence, yet do not lose heart. Hold fast to the higher purpose and promise within each experience, even when the reason falls beyond your understanding. My intentions for you overflow with hope and blessing. I have crafted each intricate twist and turn to guide you towards a joyful and prosperous future. Step forward in faith, undeterred by the storms that rage around you. I have instilled within you an indomitable will and strength to withstand the tempests. Fear not, for I am ever by your side. Through the refiner's fire of trials, I am sculpting a masterpiece of beauty that will eclipse any transient sorrow. The darkest night is always broken by the dawn. After even the most violent storm comes peace, and on the other side of tribulation lie rewards beyond imagination, treasures that infinitely eclipse any hardship traversed to uncover them. So let not storms of fear or doubt cloud the horizon of your heart. Fix your eyes upon the promise of a brighter tomorrow, brimming with tranquility, joy, and abundant blessings. When fog darkens your path or uncertainty hides the way forward, do not despair. Some landscapes require the patient revelation of time, faith, and persistent nurturing of the seeds I have sown within you. As you walk each step of this sacred journey, know that I am with you always, guiding and preparing you for wonders still unseen. The obstacles along the way are transient teaching tools, not permanent monuments blocking your true destination. Fan the flame of hope within your heart. Do not let it waver. The culmination of this leads to bounty and blessings for your courage, tenacity, and faith. You are profoundly cherished, my child. Let this truth echo through your spirit, reminding you to walk the path of purpose with an open and faithful heart. Trust in my promises, for in following my will, your life shall overflow with light, fulfillment, prosperity, and triumph. I see every wound that marks your journey, for the enemy of goodness is relentless, stealing serenity and plundering joy. Yet hear this truth resounding through the halls of heaven and earth. I am more powerful than any foe you shall ever face. As the author of life and architect of creation, I tell you, no enemy design shall ever extinguish the light I have kindled within your soul. This day I make a solemn vow. Everything the adversary has stripped away shall be returned to you sevenfold. I bring total healing and restoration to every corner of your existence. I wrap your heart in the warmth of my unfailing love, erasing the etched scars of bitterness and pain, healing even your deepest wounds. I infuse your spirit with a transcendent peace like you have never known. I will not only restore what was lost, but multiply your blessings beyond measure. Where scarcity dwelled, prosperity shall overflow. Sadness shall transform into joy, illness into health, despair into overflowing hope. I promise a life abundant with provision, possibilities, and profound fulfillment of purpose. My beloved child, it is vital now more than ever to anchor your trust firmly in me. Hold fast to my teachings and commandments, for within them lies the shield of your blessing and every grace pouring from heaven's storehouse. Even amidst wild storms, keep your eyes fixed on me and my promise of renewal. Hand your fears over into my care and I will bear them for you. Never forget, I accomplish the impossible. I alone can turn weeping into dancing, tragedy into testimony, setbacks into springboards, and struggles into strengths. You were created for greatness, to fulfill missions no one else can manifest. So when trials come to test your mettle, stand firm, summon your courage, for I am with you in spirit, bolstering you each step of the way towards destiny. Why fear what opposes you? I am your shield and guardian, the sovereign Lord who decrees your eternal fate. Greet each new dawn by attuning your spirit to mine. Come to me for shelter in the eye of any storm. Drink deeply from the well of strength I offer and find peace beyond understanding. I am your pillar of courage and calm, a sanctuary where no harm can breach. Believe the words I speak over your life this day. In oneness with me, you discover a joy, serenity, and confidence that no trouble can shake at its foundation. Go forth boldly in the knowledge I am already at work restoring all that has been taken. Trust in my perfect timing and motive of love to meet your needs. In silence, I labor ceaselessly for your greater good. Persist unwaveringly down the path I illuminate before you now. Have faith I am renewing your mind and refreshing your soul. Nurture a heart overflowing with praise and thanksgiving for who I am and all I have prepared for you. Lift your eyes beyond present circumstances. Never doubt my power to do far beyond your greatest imaginings. The doorways of breakthrough stand ready all around you. Surrender yourself fully to my loving guidance, and I will unveil all of heaven's treasures stored up for you, my beloved. For my plans for you abound with promise and overflow with abundant blessings. My beloved child, in times of hardship, do not lose heart or give in to despair. For I am with you always, committed not just to meeting your basic needs, but to nurturing your highest dreams and deepest desires. When darkness closes in, cling to the spark of hope within, for I will never abandon you. I imprint these words upon your heart, so that in moments of doubt or fear, you may remember my endless affection and commitment to your well-being. Let my words strengthen and sustain you, for I declare that I will restore what was unjustly taken from you, your peace, your family's harmony. I will bestow blessings so abundant they cannot be contained. My love for you surpasses the farthest reaches of the universe. Your happiness and flourishing are paramount in my eyes. As I guide your steps each day, know that no occurrence is random, but crafted with purpose and intent to bless you. The very moments you walk through have been intricately prepared, interwoven with my compassion and love, to shape you, enrich you, reveal glimpses of my affections toward you. So believe the vision I've spoken over your life. Trust that each stride you take is wrapped in my grace, leading you toward horizons filled with hope and promise. This day and all days are ordained to be remarkable, brimming with divine favor, regardless of the situations you face. My blessings will attend you, unlocking pathways filled with advancement and prosperity. I stand ready to endow you with wisdom and strength for judicious choices, for seizing beautiful opportunities I have prepared for you. These are no mere happenstances, but tangible outworkings of my extravagant love, tailor-made to fortify you and lift you higher in your journey with me. Yes, navigating today's trials may require deep resolve and perseverance on your part. The way may not always be clear or straightforward, but fix your eyes on me, beloved. Have I not promised that my grace would be sufficient for you, my strength perfected in your weakness? Every step you take is enveloped in my divine hand, allowing no obstacle or hardship to ultimately impede your progress. For my purposes for you stand intact. My aim is to shower blessings, to prosper you with my favor and direct your path toward triumph. Even when the tide seems to turn against you, when outcomes underwhelm, recall my presence ever by your side. I remain constant through all of life's turbulence. My plans for you are good, filled with hope and a future. So fear not, nor limit your dreams on account of present gloom. Do not resign yourself to small ambitions out of doubt or anxiety. Beloved child, I encourage you, dream big dreams with me. No vision is too grand for my intervention, no longing too deep for my involvement. Have I not fashioned the galaxies and formed the foundations of the universe? Abandon yourself to trust. Do not curb your capacity to dream just because the fruition of your longings is yet unseen. Hold to the promise that I am intricately involved in the weaving together of your life, working all things together for your increase and flourishing. Child, understand that every valley, every loss, every tear serves a purpose in your expansion and elevation into the fullness I have prepared for you. I allow storms because through them your roots grow deep. I permit hardship because it calls forth strength you never knew you had. I give the bitter cup because it makes you appreciate the sweet. Your present trials are not meaningless. nor are they the end of the story, but come to sculpt you, shaping wisdom and tenacity that pave the way for profound transformation. Allow difficult seasons to refine you for greater influence. Permit the pruning of old things so new growth may spring up unhindered. Truly, life's painful moments and jarring transitions all work in concert toward your wholeness, toward the fulfillment of your unique, God-given potential. For I am intricately invested in your unfolding story, longing to manifest my glory through your flourishing. I have appointed this path you walk, every valley and every height, for your maturation and completion. Do not despise where I have you, nor resent what I permit you to face. For through it all, I am infusing you with strength that will make you radiant. Yes, beloved child. Each victory you taste, every joy-filled moment you experience, is a window into my benevolence toward you, a revelation of my delight over you. They stand as tangible proof of my constant concern for your welfare, my wish for your increase. So go through your days with courage and conviction. You have been fearfully and wonderfully made, set apart for divine purpose. My giftings, skill, talent, and resolve reside in your innermost being, awaiting release at the proper time. Step out boldly into all I have called you to. Do not let uncertainty restrain you from moving ahead in faith. Be sensitive. Watch for the signs and whispers of my guidance along your way. This day, yes, this very day is pregnant with promise, ripe for remarkable outcomes as you walk in trust with me. Doors will open, opportunities will present themselves, invitations will come. I am poised to do the unforeseen, unlooked for, and altogether beautiful in and through you. Fix your expectation high and prepare to receive all I intend to unlock over you. As you tune your heart to the sound of my voice, inviting me into even the smallest details and mundane moments of your existence, you make way for transformation. You clear a pathway for my glory, the full manifestation of my blessings, to overtake your reality. And so, my beloved, receive my commission for you today. Rise up to meet this day with joy and wholehearted anticipation. I have assigned this day specifically for you, pregnant with destiny, painted with my affections. The question is not whether I will perform my word over you, but whether your heart is positioned to perceive and receive all I intend to do. Come now, shake off discouragement, brush aside doubt and fear. Refuse to allow past defeats or present circumstances to constrain your capacity for faith. I have wonders in store you have yet to experience, blessings yet to be revealed, fruit yet to be uncovered. The appointed time for their emergence is now. The stage is set for a mighty outpouring of my abundance over your life. Will you align yourself with me for the revelation of these things? Yes, come near now with upturned hands, emptied of self-sufficiency, laying aside the weights of unbelief that so easily entangle. Set your face like flint toward the arising of a new day, filled with grace, empowered by my Spirit. For I am doing a new thing in your midst. Even now it springs up across your landscape with undeniable power. Do you not perceive it? Beloved child, the transformations you have so long awaited draw near even now. Lift up your head, for the day of your deliverance has come. Lay aside the shroud of sadness for the oil of joy. Cast off the spirit of heaviness for garments of praise. Abandon yourself to radical trust in the one who speaks, the one who calls things that are not yet seen into being as though they already are. Align your heart with the unseen reality of release, abundance, breakthrough. For it is your appointed time, a strident hour of birthing, a moment when barrenness yields to bumper crops. Darkness crumbles to light, and captivity melts into freedom. Child, weep no more, for the time of recompense is at hand. The season has changed over your life. The appointed hour of your long-awaited transition is here. Take hold of my promises set before you, and prepare to walk into the fullness of all I have spoken. From the ruins will emerge something beautiful I alone can bring forth. Stand now with me in agreement. It is finished. My burdens are lifted, my shackles undone. That which constrained me is even now giving way to resurrection life, to the infinite, unrelenting love of God made manifest in and through me at last. Rejoice, child. The light breaks through at last. Can you perceive it? The spirit wind blowing even now across the wastelands of your life. Feel the atmosphere shifting, charged with destiny force, with purpose and divine potential gaining momentum. That long-awaited release you've cried out for is here. The restraints that have kept you bound and grounded, tied to dead-end pursuits, are being snapped. Your tent pegs are coming loose. Enlarge your vision to prepare for flight. Extend your capacity to receive the wave of blessing and favor. I am meting out over your life even now. For I have decreed restoration over you today. I am reconciling things once lost or broken. I am setting captives free into realms of grace upon grace, glory after glory. Indeed, a time of recompense is at hand. So rise up from the ashes, beloved. Lift your face toward heaven's light. Set your heart fully on the manifestation of every promise I have uttered over your life, for the appointed hour of their fulfillment has come. You will finish this day, this remarkable day, filled with destiny, knowing without question that I am making all things new in, through, and around you. My words over you will produce, prosper, and prevail mightily from this day forth. My beloved one, your road has been long and arduous, and weariness weighs heavy on your soul. You feel your strength sapped, your once fiery passion now flickering embers, struggling valiantly against gusting winds of doubt. I know your ache for transcendence, and how deeply you wish to serve the greater good. These ideals spur you onward, even as storms rage and assail your spirit. Listen for my whisper now, beloved child weary from well-doing. Let my words wrap comfort around your trembling frame like a warm quilt to fortify against piercing cold. I understand the disillusion gnawing your joy, the confusion clouding once clear convictions. The world's suffering seems senseless, the promised land ever receding as a mirage dissolved by harsh light. What lies beyond the veil eludes even the most expansive awareness. Mystery enshrouds all things. Even causality's web remains opaque to mortal eyes. Yet conviction holds that purpose flows beneath life's bewildering surface. Meaning must inhabit the marrow of even deepest agony. This truth sustains and impels you onward through swirling chaos into destiny's patient arms. And here you stand at last, exhausted, yet embraced as I intended, stripped of naive certainty, yet ripened by humility and grace. Now is the hour of receptivity made possible by humility's harvest. Walk with me here in non-resistant trust akin to a child nestled in loving arms. Trying to grasp the intricate totality of existence is as futile as containing an ocean in a thimble. Yet surrender to the mystery opens doors to insight impossible for the arrogant or resistant. Consider again creation's expanse, life's cyclical nature, death yielding rebirth continuously. Observe how seeds must disintegrate underground before sprouting into light. Reflect on how present trauma often proves catalyst for later glory. Do not events long agonized overgain liberating perspective, given time's passage producing plentiful fruit sweetening bitter roots? Does not the diamond require implacable pressure and time's patient alchemy to manifest concealed brilliance? Beloved, you yourself stand as incarnate testament to the necessity of difficulty, dissolved by grace into growth. Your empathetic wisdom, ripened in adversity's flames, now blesses others weathering storms you know too well. Your battle scars glitter like constellations guiding wanderers through darkness. Surrender stale assumptions of how existence should operate. I do not require instruction from my creation, nor does authentic faith demand external validation. Walk with me beyond understanding's walls into unknowing's open vistas. Take my hand and traverse life's untamed landscapes. Navigate its stark peaks and plunging valleys in embryonic wonder. For I do not inhabit concepts, ideologies, theologies, or dogmas. No name contains me, though many reveal facets of my essence. I am the great I am. Verb, not noun. Limitless process, not finite product. To glimpse me directly pierces the veil, awakening consciousness from its self-woven dream. Yet such vision remains rare, difficult to sustain within incarnate limitation. Better instead to rest in me beyond figuring anything out. Accept not knowing, relinquish false certainty purchased by premature conclusions. For now, my precious child, faith rooted in mystery surpasses fragile understanding. Our relationship thrives in direct commune best beyond words. So come away with me a while into stillness, profound as infinity's expanse. Let us sit together in the vastness beyond. Allow all perceptions to relax into pregnant emptiness, a blank slate cleared of concepts painted by mortal brush. Feel burdens lifting as tense effort dissolves. Lighten into absence of agenda, melt into presence beyond form or object. Here now is serenity's open sky where sadness cannot reach. Anguish fades into insignificance within this space. Worry withers in futility. Fear flees before love's majestic magnitude. Here, beloved child, is sanctuary from storms until you gain strength for re-emergence more whole, having let go. In silence now receive the balm of bliss, freeing your mind's maelstrom. Inner clamor dies away as thinking unwinds into tranquil being. Ego loosens, losing claim over identity, now realigned with eternal truth, once overlooked. My dear one, it's impossible for your understanding to fully encompass the vastness of reality. However, engaging with the world without the need to fully grasp it reveals beauty that goes beyond the brief clarity you sometimes gain. Step back into the world refreshed from a pause in the unchanging, and continue to play your unique role, now with a heart more understanding. Make choices and embrace changes freely, knowing they don't confine the true self that is one with the eternal consciousness. Ever-changing and unpredictable. Life is a mix of loss and gain, of beginnings and endings that go on without end. What forms today may scatter tomorrow. Every new beginning is marked by an end. Accepting this cycle of change eases the pain and struggle. Beneath the surface of constant change lies an unchanging essence that connects everything in a sublime unity. This eternal consciousness remains unaffected by life's hardships or dramatic changes. Stay close to me, my beloved child, as you navigate the world of change. Freed from the need for anything, your journey is one of grace, offering kindness and wisdom shaped by your own trials, now seen as lessons that everyone learns. Your personal griefs enrich you, allowing you to guide others to healing. So, pick up your burdens again, now with a perspective widened by the trials you faced. I give meaning to every loss and hurt, and celebrate every brave step towards empathy, proving its strength to heal and change suffering over time. Together, we'll welcome the coming light, ready for the triumph that fate promises in its own time.